We're not your typical detail shop. When it comes to cleaning, correcting, and protecting your vehicle, we are the professionals. We are Chicago Auto Pros. Welcome back to Chicago Auto Pros, everybody. We've got another busy week and we're at the Glenview location, getting things started off with this 1972 BMW 2002 Tii. Now this car was fully restored. It's a resto mod. We're doing a few things to it. We're putting our clear paint protection film on the full front end. It's a difficult car. There's a lot of curves and custom. The hood is actually really hard. It's actually been here for a couple weeks. The front fenders are done, the front bumper's done. We just got the hood left to do today, and then it's on to ceramic coating. We're doing Modesta BCO4 on the rest of the car.
Today we got a 2019 Hyundai Santa Fe in. It's getting a full chrome delete and a full front end wrap in Expo. The only challenge with this car, not really that much of a challenge, but the hood is, there's no kit for it. Well, there's a kit for it, but it's just not gonna fit good. So we're gonna do a bulk hood, and might have a little bit of trouble with the valleys, but other than that, should be good. Working with light versus dark cars, there's give and trade with each of them. So for light cars, it's super easy to manipulate the film how you want it because you're not going to see any stretch marks or dry marks. You have a lot more time to work with it, as opposed to a black car. If you let it sit too long, you're gonna have to lift it up and get water under it. But problem with the white cars is you see all the little specks of dirt. So that's one problem. You gotta be super clean when you do it.
We got a lot of Model 3s in this shop. Highland Park's, they're opening up and they're just busting out these Tesla Model 3s. I think we got 4 of them in the shop right now. Just Tesla crazy. It is Tesla crazy.
Tesla has really ramped up the production of the Tesla Model 3 in the last couple months. I think they produced like 40,000 vehicles in the last couple months, and we're now seeing them filter in through the Chicago Auto Pros shops. And this particular one's actually getting prepped for Modesta ceramic coating, and we're doing a full front end paint protection film. But first, we gotta give it a bath. The Model 3 is Tesla's first attempt at a mass production vehicle. The Model 3 is the simpler, more affordable Tesla. You can currently purchase the Model 3 in 3 different configurations. The first is the mid-range rear-wheel drive, and it has a range of 260 miles. It starts at $37,500 after your federal tax credit. The next configuration is the long-range dual-motor all-wheel drive version. This one's going to increase the range to 310 miles, and it starts at $46,500. The Performance Model 3 starts at $61,500 with the $5,000 performance upgrade, which gets you 20-inch performance wheels, performance brakes, a carbon fiber spoiler, performance pedals, and an all-black premium interior. If you want the enhanced autopilot on any of these vehicles, you're gonna have to add another $5,000 to your total. This BMW 2002 has a really difficult clamshell type hood to wrap. We want to do it in one piece. We don't want to do it in multiple pieces because you're just going to have a bunch of seams and it's not going to look as good as doing it in one piece. E-Man's already tried it once without success, so me and E sit down and discuss a plan of attack to get this install done. Where's the biggest problem areas? What are we having issues with?
Biggest problems are in the valleys.
Okay.
So the valleys, yeah, these little edges right here. The main problem is just getting it to stay down without letting air shoot back into it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 valleys pretty much. And if you don't work them all exactly at the same time, by the time I'm done with this one, that far one over there is already dry. So that's the hardest thing.
We want to do it one piece.
Yeah, we can do one piece with relief cuts, or I could try a different technique, which would mean working these middle pieces first, but then we're gonna have a lot of stretch to work with here. Yeah, so this area might look goofy.
Is there any way we can use edge prep in here to help it adhere?
We could use edge prep. The only issue I have with edge prep is if we have to lift this hood back up. This car's been repainted and it's flawless now, and that edge prep might bring up the paint with it. So that's the only issue with that.
Would it help if we had like 3 or 4 people and we can, while you're getting the air out of these edges, like we can hold it up atop so that the air doesn't fill up this? I mean, would that help if we had 4 people?
The only issue with that is just allowing air not to shoot back down, because once you get all this water out and it closes it up, if you let any type of air in, it's gonna drag it all the way down here and we have to start over. And then by that time, it's dry and we have to literally start all the way over. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times we have to do that, and it has to be perfect each time.
Well, let's give it a try and see what it does.
We got these set of wheels in here. Right now we are prepping them using panel wipe. These wheels are in for coating. The most important part is the prep. We want to make sure that the surface is completely decontaminated so the coating adheres to the wheels. That's what will ensure longevity with a coating, and we're going to go ahead and get started with that.
With the increase in production of the Model 3, we've actually seen a decrease in the quality control production of these cars. A lot of them are coming with sanding marks, dust nibs, and paint blemishes, and we gotta do the proper paint correction before this actually goes to the film room. So Tadas is gonna look it over and we'll do all the necessary paint correction, and then it'll head over to the film guys to get wrapped. Tesla Model 3s that we're working on this week is this one. We're doing a full wrap and then we're doing a ceramic coating on it. While we were prepping it, after we prep it, we noticed the top sunroof here is stained pretty bad, and it stops right before the back window. Called the customer on it. He's gonna take it back to Tesla after we're done with our work, but I figured we'd do some polishing on it, see if we can. Usually you can't polish out glass. It's a pretty hard surface, but we're gonna test it out. We're gonna use CarPro Clear Cut and the Rupes Lake Country microfiber pad, and we're gonna see if we can just get this staining gone. It doesn't look too bad, but we did a test spot over here. You see some etching, but I think if we polish it a couple times, I think we'll be able to get it all out. So, let's see if we can get it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I used to work in an underground parking garage detailing cars, and I've seen this before. They're actually calcium deposits. It looks very similar to what's on this Tesla here. So I tried vinegar first to see if that was gonna take off the staining. It didn't work, so I'm actually gonna have to break out the polisher, and we're gonna have to see if we can get this staining to look a little better. I improved the glass on the Tesla Model 3 just a little bit. I mean, if you look closely, you can still see that etching a bit. But on the other red Tesla Model 3, Tadas finished the paint correction, so that one's gonna go over to the film guys right now. This next car in this shop is actually going to this year's annual SEMA event, and it's built by Blood Type Racing, good friends of ours. BTR does a lot of performance modifications. They sell custom performance parts on their website. Go check them out. For this one, I'm going to let the owner tell you exactly what they're doing to it.
My name is Sam. I'm from Blood Type Racing. We're actually around the corner from Chicago Auto Pros. We are a SEMA builder. We've been building SEMA cars since 2013. This will be our 8th build this year. We brought our 2019 Ford Edge ST to Chicago Auto Pros to get their hands on it, get their expertise in wrapping their car. We have Avery sponsoring us with their light blue Supreme wrap, which Chicago Auto Pros will be putting on for us. 2019 Edge ST is brand new for this year. This is actually a pre-production model. It has changed over from the old Edge Sport to the Edge ST with a brand new tune, upgraded engine and transmission from before. What we've done is we've actually upgraded the suspension with a custom airlift suspension, custom intake, so we have a dual intake system in there to support the 2.7 V6 twin turbo engine that's in there. Did a custom exhaust system, and there is a lot more to be done after our friends from Chicago Auto Pros get done with their wrapping on the vehicle. They'll also be helping us out with some window tinting and basically what they do best here with their ceramic coating at the end of it all.
Guys are going to finish up the day with prepping this Pro White Tesla Model 3. The other Tesla Model 3 that we got in the shop, the red one over there, the guys are finishing up the paint protection film on that. Customer actually added the back bumper, so it puts us a little bit behind schedule, but we'll catch up. We're going to do the BMW 2002 in the morning. We'll get that hood done. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. On the next episode...
Yeah.